I became a cyclist on a superbike, and I went far. Like, one day. It all started with an innocent conversation. Someone in the friend group said, "Let's start cycling, guys. I want to get healthier." 2 minutes later, we had a group chat, a route planned, and an app that tracks even your anxious thoughts. And me, with knees creaking for months and a conscience heavier than Sunday's pancake stack, I thought, now's the time. I'm going to become a new man. I got hyped, watched videos of cyclists climbing mountains with epic music, saw a documentary, read 3 blogs about performance and nasal breathing, made a spreadsheet. I entered that phase where there are only 2 types of people, those who cycle and those who haven't figured it out yet. I started with the basics. The bike. Just kidding. I went straight for the most expensive one in the store. No humble beginnings here. Carbon frame, smart suspension, electronic gears, hydraulic brakes, aero wheels. The salesperson said, "This one's for people who take cycling seriously." I said, "More seriously than my marriage." $10,000, just for the bike. Not counting the extras, skin-tight cycling clothes, vacuum-sealed level, 3 pairs of cycling shoes, one for roads, one for trails, and one I don't even know how to use. Gel gloves, aerodynamic helmet, self-tinting glasses that also dim your self-esteem. A water backpack with astronaut tubing. A repair kit with more tools than a Formula One pit crew. Energy gels with mysterious flavors. Date with pink salt, beetroot with ginger. Protein bars that felt like cement and tasted like childhood regret. Caffeine gel, carb gel, and a gel that was probably just gel. On the app, they were already calling me the sponsored one. Even though I had never ridden, I took a photo with the bike, added a filter, wrote, "Now it's serious. Let's do this." People liked it. I got emotional. And I booked my debut, Sunday. 6 a.m., 8 kilometers. Light, they said. I woke up before the alarm, ate like an athlete. Oatmeal with banana, black coffee, and 2 gels that sounded like supplements but tasted like punishment. I put on the uniform. The tight clothes revealed secrets even the mirror didn't know. I felt like a superhero who swapped the cape for spandex. I mounted the bike. Click. Shoes locked into the pedals. A chill ran down my spine. So did fear. Because I remembered, I didn't know how to unclip. I met the group. Everyone was excited, matching outfits, technical talk. Today's just a light spin. Let's keep it in zone 2. Don't overdo it. I nodded along. I didn't know what zone 2 was. Thought it was a neighborhood. We started riding. The first 3 kilometers were a dream. Smooth asphalt, good conversation, friendly banter. Everyone pumped. I even forgot about the tight clothes. I was right there, keeping up. Sweating, but happy. Felt like I was part of something big, like a man in transformation. But then they entered a trail. And it wasn't a little beginner's trail. It was the cycling version of Vietnam. Mud, puddles, flat stretches full of holes, uphill with rocks, downhill with roots, dense brush branches slapping my face. It was the retired riders' rally. Right at the start, first fall. I couldn't unclip, fell like a wet plank. The group stopped and asked, "You okay?" I faked it. Happens to everyone. Lie. I just wanted to go home. Kept going. Second fall, this time I unclipped mid-panic. Pure survival instinct. Third fall, don't even know what happened. Just remember standing up with mud in my soul and my knee sounding like popcorn. We kept riding, and I wasn't a cyclist anymore. I was a survivor. Mouth open from exhaustion, swallowing mosquitoes, scared of wildlife. What kind? I don't know. Snake, boar, ninja lizard. Every sound in the woods gave me chills. The downhill was another story. The bike picked up speed. I started praying silently. Dodged a rock, hit a branch, missed a turn, and got stopped by a termite mound. Yes, I landed in a termite mound. Bike untouched. Dignity in ruins. The group kept going. At one point, I couldn't see anyone anymore. Just heard someone in the distance yelling, "You okay back there?" I replied, but no one heard, except the mosquitoes. In the middle of the forest, I stopped to breathe. Drank the date gel with pink salt. It tasted like regret. I thought, what am I doing here? I saw a buddy taking selfies with mud on his face, smiling, saying, "This is life." And there I was, dirty, exhausted, with a leaf stuck to my ear. Last stretch of the trail. I pushed the bike. What hurt wasn't my body, it was my ego. And right there, among rocks, leaves, and bad decisions, I realized maybe my body was made for walking in malls, not for trails with Sunday warriors. And then I thought, that's it. Mission accomplished. I survived, didn't break anything, saw the light of asphalt again. I even started celebrating internally. But no, the group leader turns and says, now we go back. Same route. Same route. That hurt more than the fall in the termite mound. But I went. Or rather, I was dragged by hope. The trail back felt 3 times longer. Every bump felt like a canyon. Every route a trap. The bike felt heavier. My good mood was left behind at kilometer 3. After suffering in silence, nearly dehydrated, body shaking, mud in my soul, I got close to the park exit. I saw the gate, almost cried, said out loud, now yes, done, home, shower. But no, someone from the group said, wait, let's stop at the energy spot. Excuse me, energy spot? We went to a little square, sat down, and then began a new torture chapter, post-ride motivation hour. Everyone taking off gloves, opening bottles, drinking vitamins, supplements, gels, sharing smoothie recipes. One guy pulled out a Brazil nut and a handcrafted vegan protein bar. Meanwhile, I just wanted a chair, a defibrillator, and a ride home. We stayed there 40 minutes, taking photos, texting the group, debating which stretch was the most technical. Technical? I fell standing still. I clapped for those who still had energy to smile. If I smiled, I'd pass out. We left the park. Done. Right? Now for real. Almost. The park wasn't the finish line. It was the start of the final nightmare, the road back. 5 more kilometers of asphalt to the original meeting point felt like forever. The sun was high, heat pounding, and I was covered in mud, sweat, and regret. I pedaled in silence. In my head, sad soap opera theme song. The handlebars felt heavier. The water pack bounced. My soul bounced off the seat, which now felt like a torture device carved from granite. And just before the end, pow! Loud pop. Silence. My tire blew out. Of course I had everything. Spare tube, tools, mini pump, CO2 cartridge, a full kit, but no clue how to use any of it. I tried to play it cool, fiddled with random stuff, planned to call an Uber once they left. But cyclists are like scouts, nobody gets left behind. Don't worry, we got you. Perfect chance to learn. We'll show you everything, so next time you can do it yourself. And there we stayed, another hour, under the sun, fixing the tire while they gave me a live tutorial like it was a professional course. Take it out like this, hook it here, inflate slowly. Now your turn. And I just thought, next time? If there's a next time, it's because I hit my head harder on that termite mound than I thought. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't repeat that the next day. That saddle, narrow, firm, unforgiving, left permanent emotional damage, and physical too. In the shower, I found chafing in places no soap reaches without warning. I applied ointment, gently, shamefully, in the fetal position. I got back to the meeting point, the group happy, already planning next week's ride. I pretended I was fine. Smiling on the outside, screaming on the inside. What kept me upright was the thought of a cold shower and the couch waiting for me. Today my bike is part of the home decor. It's in the living room. Sometimes I hang clothes on it. Sometimes I just look at it and remember the day I tried. And failed. With style. But failed. The moral of the story? After 40, every new phase might just be another episode of the series called Adult Illusions. Want health? Start with walking. Want performance? Try streaming. Want tight clothes? Buy a swimsuit. And if you're also thinking of spending a fortune to change your life, think of me. I spent 10 grand on a bike and used it once. If you laughed, related, or you're just glad this didn't happen to you, smash the like button, share this with that one friend who keeps saying, I'll start Monday, and subscribe to this channel where the only workout is laughing at your own attempts. And if you've gone through something similar or have an even worse story, tell us in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Who knows, maybe the next story will be yours. Oh, and just so you know, I'm still paying for the bike, and the accessories, and the clothes, the water pack, the tactical glasses, the triple clip shoes, all on installments, 12 times on the card, once in the dirt.